when you decided now, let's take our savings, get our jobs, and put Kilimo and be millionaires. How did your family think of you and your friends and your colleagues?
Can see.
Well, one thing I thank God, we have very supportive families. They encouraged us, but I think at that point we also didn't disclose too much to our friends, to our circles, because it was our first time to go out there, and we expected anything. So we went out, just going out there, and we did it. Yes, we shared with our families. They encouraged us, and they've walked with us this journey. They've helped us this far. It's not easy. But it takes that inner gut, that inner feeling of, we can do this, let's just go do it. However the returns are, we accept it and we move on.
My wife is a computer scientist with a master's in statistics. So we were two guys. She had a lot of hope in me. Now this guy worked with plants. So I know what to do. But I had no idea how to grow a good seedling. And especially growing a vegetable seedling. I would have grown a root or a tuber seedling, but I didn't know how to do that. So what we did is we chose to stay silent for a while. People never knew what exactly we were going in Kericho to do. We partnered with one little girl who was trying to help us set up the system, but eventually we ended up losing. But that did not exonerate us from our families, and especially from my side, them feeling that I think with your PhD you should focus on this, with your PhD you should be a professor. You should really focus on this. What are you doing with gumboots over the weekends? What are you doing in the farm? What are you doing in Loitoktok? I mean, I am with with fertilizer in my hands, broadcasting in the field with the farmers, and like, are you crazy? You went to school and for what? But I think I want to speak to the professionals out there who are in other fields, and also to the youth, that farming is profitable. If you decide to do it, I mean, you've been around our system. If you decide to do it, you can start small. We actually started on less than, I think, 50, it was about, I think, 20 meters squared of a greenhouse in Kericho. And now where we have grown over time, there is nothing more if I were to do on the side what I do that I would choose. I would still choose to do what I do. Because I feel that I do not only impact the farmers, but I'm contributing. This is my contribution to the society, to the community, to the farming fraternity, with our Growpact demonstration gardens every last
Friday of the month.
Every last Friday of the month. We have Growpact open field days where we get farmers, youth, I mean everybody. They come here and they see our platform, they learn, they interact, they learn on the new products that are there in the market, the new tomato varieties, cabbage varieties, and all these kind of things. They can be able to learn their specs. How do they produce? They interact with the seed companies, the chemical companies. On a few occasions, they actually interact with the off-takers who will buy my produce. So I'm so excited for the work that we've had for the last 2 years. This is our 3rd year. We are looking forward with a lot of optimism on the things that are yet to come for Growpact. We want to, and you have been around, you have seen that Growpact is actually a very young company. I am the oldest in this company. So I feel so old sometimes. Yeah. One of our major challenges when we started was, first of all, we were in Trans Nzoia County. it was perceived that Trans Nzoia County is not along the horticultural belt of Kenya. So very few people are doing fruits and vegetables here, and especially vegetables. Then the counties that are surrounding us, they're also perceived to be more of maize and things like that. When we started, our clientele, our customer base was mostly in Trans Nzoia. Just a few farmers. So we tried to do a lot of marketing. Our visibility was not as good. We are still trying to work to increase our visibility across the country. But we want to be grateful to the team that we've been working with, and also grateful to God. We are now, from our base in Kitale, we are able to service farmers in Loitoktok. We're able to service farmers in Isiolo, in Meru, in Laikipia, in Rumuruti, in Embu, in Mwea, in Machakos, in Wote, in Musambweni, Mombasa. Yes, we have a client actually, Maria Nzuma, who has been a very nice customer to Growpact, and we always send our seedlings using Growpact seedling boxes. We have sold to Kendu Bay, Homa Bay, Siaya, Budalangi, name it, Bondo. We are able to serve every part. We can be able to serve. We have seedlings that are growing in Garissa right here from this platform, from Kitale, and also trying to diversify our production. We are now trying to diversify to do other things. We are doing tree seedlings, fruits. We have started on avocado, grafting, macadamia. Of course, we have got an established protocol and a platform for passion fruit, tree tomato, strawberry, and herbs. For herbs, something interesting. We're also doing grafted tomato. Not the tree tomato, but tomato, nyanya. So we grafted tomato for improved resistance towards bacterial blight, and we have seen this working. We have got referrals that we can refer people to talk to, visit their greenhouses, see their greenhouses that were never used before. When you plant grafted tomato, how they are performing. So we would say that our visibility is improving. We want to keep pushing, and of course working with farmers to realize the common goal and the common good of all the farmers, that farming will be profitable. Yes.
Is there any way that you use your computer expertise helps in the growth of this company?
Oh yes, very much so. Very, very much. Especially in the back office, making plans for the company, the structure, coming up with the weekly plans. It has helped a lot. Setting up the system, it helps a lot in the back office. Yeah, and to say also, she's very involved. There's now the new kid on the block, the IoT, the Internet of Things. So we are working. There's actually a platform that she's trying to establish that is actually within the Internet of Things platform. So yeah, to some extent we see the fruits of the feast that the parents paid.
Has now Growpact now become your research laboratory?
Yes, exactly. Actually, Growpact, we are trying to create a hub here, and it's going to be a research-based hub. So just to go a little bit back, after Kericho, we decided to start Growpact as a project. Have deliverables. What are the milestones? What do we need to achieve? Then we could transit, or the transition was that if it's viable, then it will become a